Is this the end? Are you my friend? You used to be there when the chips were down. What's up, y'all? It's me, TaureanGoddess, coming in with a message. I'm hearing slow jams, but all of them is like I'm so alone. I hear men at large. I'm so alone. Hey, I feel you. Most High said, you're not alone. You may feel like you alone. I feel like somebody is feeling some grave loss. Your heart weak right now and you don't know where you want to go. Most High, ancestors, angels, spirit guides, thank you for sending us the spirit of the comforter in our time of need. I don't know what's going on, but I know they want to get this message out. You are loved. They most definitely want you to know that you're loved. I haven't even grabbed any cards, y'all. Um, gotta accept people for who they are. I just heard that. And if you can't learn to accept it and respect it, then you remove yourself. Glutton for punishment is what the G's said. You can't always let your heart rule. You gotta be logical, especially when dealing with areas of the heart. The G said you done been down this road before and you're kicking yourself in the butt because you were expecting a different outcome. You were made to believe that things would be different. The G said that's okay. You did your part. You did your part. You passed that test because the G said it was a test. 3:04 on the clock. They said it was a test. Some type of ultimatum, really. I feel as though somebody was made to choose. I look a mess. That should have just made you smile. Because y'all know what I do, right? Well, no, maybe not. I shower every night before I go to sleep. Before I lay myself down to get comfortable and rest. The recesses of the day must be cleansed. Cleanliness is next to godliness. Your area, the G says, your personal space, get rid of that clutter. Get rid of that clutter. Go through those papers, the G said. Shred and throw away what you don't need. I just heard make the load light. Make it light. Because you won't be returning. They said those clothes you don't wear, donate them. Give them to the Salvation Army, the Goodwill. Somebody else can use them. Clear your space. Somebody about to be traveling. No, you don't know it. But you are about to regroup somewhere else. vast universe for one. I'm talking to somebody who can peer through multi dimensions. That's what the G said. They said you about to move. You can tap into everybody else's secrets, but you can't tap into yours, the G said. I'm smiling because that's some raw dog reality. You know, sometimes I'm made to go through my list of messages for my subscribers, for my loved ones. And there's like I say, and it's true, some of those messages is a line or a pair or maybe 10 minutes that I need to be listening to because it be for me. So what I want y'all to do is when messages are relatable, I want you to take into account what the message is, how the message is being perceived to you, the G said. You don't always have to go by signs. If you're drawn to the title, it's a message for you. Whatever you're drawn to and whenever you listen to the messages, it's the time that you need to hear it. That's what the G said. I got a Pisces. I have a Pisces. I have tarot, divination, occult, alert, and some fine print. Somebody's single too. I hadn't even touched the cards. That was a guided message, so y'all know my G's stay present, right? Again, I haven't moved yet, y'all. Y'all will be able to see my cards soon. Most of the time, I'm not presentable for camera. And you haters can go take a leak. A leak. Go take a leap. Somebody said I ain't presentable for the camera. Somebody told you wrong. Deuces. Deuces. Any hope? Pisces, living a single life, or you dealing with a Pisces who live in a single life. Somebody listening to tarot on a regular, or I feel as though you really can see. You a fortune teller. The G says you a fortune teller. You can see, but you can't see your future. You got some doubt about it too. That's what they said. You have doubt about your future. G says you wonder if a lot of the messages that you the G says you wonder if a lot of the messages that you put out there are hitting deaf ears. The G said no, you reaching a lot of people, but your messages are reaching your deaf ears because you not reading the fine print. You're not going through the fine print with tact. You got mail. Alert. Your paperwork. You got receipts, the G said. This attempted black magic that you letting your subscribers know about that failed. Somebody in your subscriber, and you have a wide following, the G said. A lot of your messages are ancestral messages. And you be on point. You be on point. That's what they said. You speaking to your subscribers' lives and peer and peer through their curtains, and it's like you in their bodies with their spirit man looking through their windows, through their eyes. That's how well you are. How well you are. Well. It said it's not any water under the bridge. This well. They said it's filling up. You about to be in over your head, so you about to have to go. You about to have to go. They says you about to have to retreat and never look back. Somebody been wishing all type of harm on you. They have been practicing black magic on you, is what the G said. And it's been powerful. They said pay attention to your actions and your words. They real. Break down your patterns. Whoever I'm talking to, you're faithful, you're loving, you're loyal, you're honest. The G said, that's not you. You're the opposite. You're the opposite. You're hateful, deceitful, disloyal. That's what the G said. And you have been receiving great joy from spreading yourself thin. The G said, your sexual escapades are gratifying, but they have gotten out of hand. Somebody's blood vessels, the G said. Somebody's blood vessels. The G said, you have an eye. You do. You're spiritually guided. If you wanted to pick up the cards and read them, you could. They said you read them like this without writing any phrases on them. That's what they said. Ten of Swords. Six of Wands. Pisces. Sure enough. Pisces. Hey. But you got some wayward behaviors, what the G said. You have some wayward behavior and it's unlike you, but it was some repressed desires, the G said. These lesbian or these same-sex relations, I'll say. That's how I'm going to use that from now on. I mean, that's the way of the world right now. I don't knock nobody for what they do. Just know that I'm in my lane, you know. The G said you in your lane. You are in your lane. You are in the karmic lane. You're being asked out on a date, too. The G's want you to say yes. So, Pisces, what's going on? The G says you bored. You bored. And you've been riding this karmic wave very powerfully. You've been riding this wave powerfully. But it's like you stuck on the shore. You stuck on the shore. And what they want you to know is you on this shore by this water, Pisces. So you can wade in the water because you going up and downstream, the G said, too swiftly. You keep changing directions. You got an eye. The G said you belong to an occult. I don't know if this is present, past, or future. But they say you belong to an occult where the divination was used strictly for manipulation purposes. To steal, kill, and destroy. That's what you use your gifts and your legacies for. They want you to know you was doing that because you were in an occult. Because you fell prey. Somebody preyed on you And the topic was interesting. You delve. The G said you're very educated. The G said you're very educated. You're a historian of your generation. You stuck on this shore though. You stuck on this shore so you can receive these gifts, your legacies. That's your destined path, the G said. Not this dark path that you're on, these people that you connected to who disconnected you from a path of love. This group, I feel as though you trying to get away from these group of people. You know they real ain't your real. My G's want you to stay confident. Somebody's uncle and somebody's sister said, chin up. You know that's not your path. That's not the path you're supposed to be on. That's the wrong way. The step you're supposed to be taking is towards your twin flame. The G said, that's your destined path. That's who gonna bring you up out of this darkness because it's something weird and it's not good. You're surrounded around this dark energy and it's creating bad luck. Not even bad luck, really. It's crises after crises. And right now you're sad about an ending. Someone betrayed you. Somebody betrayed you, but the antidote gonna fall in your lap. The G says you're gonna be perplexed as to how it all took place when you always front and center delegating is what the G said. Some things hidden and you paying attention to money right now. What about this tarot divination? Yeah. You didn't pay attention to what you was getting into, Pisces. The paperwork, the alerts, the verbiage, the fine print. You didn't read it carefully with tact. No, you didn't. You didn't read it carefully with tact. You were summoning. You didn't read it carefully with tact. You were summoning, and severing your ties with the light. These meetings were rituals, is what the G said. These meetings are rituals. What is going on here? And you not paying attention. Right now, I feel as though you live in a single life, too. You're going to ritualistic meetings, the G said. The energy that you have absorbed instead of observed was very toxic. Everybody in the same boat. Everybody is using their gifts, these gifts that they have, because it's a group of you. It's a group of you. So you a peon. You a peon, the G says. You just getting into the gist of it all, but you wasn't reading the fine print. You thought you were taking a class and you were learning to tap into secrets, to tap into folks' archaic records, to delve into the metaphysical world and become an overnight medium, is what the G said. Your wish had been granted though. But guess what? You didn't know what it was that was being granted. That eye, that wisdom, that old school, I see owls all around you. I see owls. You got prominent features as well. You have prominent, I see your hands and your feet, your nose, small ears. Somebody love the way you play for that team, though, because you're drawing in a lot of people. You're drawing in a lot of souls, and you misleading and misguiding folk. But you, now, you fighting for holy love, is what the G said. You fighting for love because you know you disconnected now because everything around you crumbling. All that evil eye, all those ritualistic seances and sayings, chants that you were sending, staring at those candles, looking at those people's pictures. Y'all were timed to do this, different times of the day, the G said. Oh no, we gonna break these curses. We gonna break these curses. That's what you thinking now because you watching it unfold in your life, the G said. You watching it unfold in your life. Undermining the entire tarot divination system. You using it to kill dreams, but you thinking twice now. You even have clients who call you and you put them in a whole different energy. You charge all this money from these people who calling you and you lying to them. That's what the G said, you lying to them. Intentionally derailing plans, monopolizing and transmuting positive energy into negative energy. What part of the game is that? Your subscriber count is up, but you like they said you I feel like you that damn that preacher man on Poltergeist walking up the road. That's what you feel like. That's what your whole clan feel like. But you trying to break free now because you didn't know what you was getting yourself into. You've been awarded publicly and everything has been dismantled publicly as well. And guess what the G said? All those people, it's been 10. Oh, y'all was just getting started, but it's been going on for a while. 10 is all that y'all can handle, and the only ones that you can target, and some of them are subscribers. Only a handful are subscribers. I don't know why I'm seeing 10. Maybe that's a ritualistic number. 10 swords, huh? Because that's some powerful shit right there. That's a bunch of pain and affliction, and you're bringing up deep wounds and death spells, the G said. What part of the game is this? Making me spirit most definitely in the building. I'm dripping sweat. Hope you can hear me. But they want you to know something. I'm going to let this dang on fan blow for a minute and I'm going to jump out of here. The G said you listen, you rolled through my channel. So I was sitting here about to lay down, you hear me? Watch some television. And they said, no, get this out. We see you. And those secrets coming out. That's what they said. We see you. And those secrets are coming out. You are a brave, unemployed man, is what they telling me. You're a brave, unemployed man with an extravagant life with the incapacity to keep up with the Joneses now. You've been so careless, being bored, trying to create these changes in your life while damning everybody else's around you with no discretion. come in heroic and causing all this death. Tapping into these people's secrets, stealing their energy, harvesting their energy, causing ruin, contradicting your whole policy, the G said. Contradicting your whole policy, tricking folks into believing that you are of the highest white light and you are not. That's what the G's said. That is what the G's said. You're not trustworthy. I'll be able to know who you are by some smart little ignorant messages that you may post on your community board. I might follow you, huh? Might be subscribed to your channel and you leading the flock astray. Instead of being a good and distinguished person. Oh, it's two of you on YouTube, a man and a woman. Yeah, man and a woman. With highly developed intuitions, and y'all disputing it with each other right now too. One of y'all not on YouTube, my mistake. One of y'all not on YouTube because you done broke it off. You done broke it off because a part of your dang on occult that went against you, was being too stingy, and wasn't joyous while you was celebrating your channel moving up. It started treating you like you was the enemy and deferred your hope, the G's said. Wished death upon anything you tried to create, even life. You trying to shed and did this shit, the G said. Because you know this ain't even a shit brick road. It's like you just slid down a goddamn water slide, made a razor blades into a pool of fucking fire. Alcohol. Fire. Brimstone is what they said. Gnashing of the teeth. It said, clean up your damn house. Fall on your knees right now and repent. You about to have to move. You gonna have to move. This self-expression, they said you've been all talk and no action. What you doing is you pulling the wool over your subscribers' eyes. The G said hurt people, hurt people. You have a lot of blockages, and right now your heart is encased in ice. The G said you need to pray. The G said you need to pray. You didn't read the fine print, and they want you to go back and read something else. That's what they just said. They want you to go back and read something else. You a change maker. Business savvy, the G said. Not only are you business savvy, you came into the knowing that you could see that you did have a third eye and that you were being spiritually guided, and you felt as though Most High and the angels in the universe just opened up and just poured all these blessings on you. And you started to pour them. You started to bless others, even when your hope seemed completely lost. Shit started looking up around you, though, the G said, and You had a feeling that there was a solution. And then you got to knock some spaces back. And you started getting angry because you said you're going to give me these gifts. I can tap into everybody else's secrets, but I can't know my own future yet. That's the deal. That's the deal. But if you listen to your messages, you would have already got those instructions. They said you discovered you were a star, and the G said you used it for personal gain. You about to be stripped of your gifts and stricken with everything you wished on everybody else. That is why you are single now, the G said. It's just beginning. Turn away from evil.